Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar and to a happy song from Weezer called A Little Bit of Love. So this one could be like a typical ukulele song. It works perfectly fine with a standard cool guitar like this one. But yeah, very easy song to play, only 3 chords. I'm gonna show you this in no capo, okay? So no capo for this one. And we will have the chords A, F sharp minor, and D. They're pretty easy chords. If you want to have even easier chords, then set your capo here on the 2nd fret, and you will use, instead of A, you will use G now with 2nd fret. Instead of F sharp minor, you will use E minor, and instead of D, you will use C. So with the 2nd capo here, you will have the chords G, E minor, and C. So that is one way of doing it. I'm gonna teach how to do it without any capo. So pretty easy as well. So let's go for the chords first. Like I said, A, and that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. The F sharp minor, you need to put a bar there on the 2nd fret, all strings, and the rest will be 4th on A and 4th on D. And the final chord will be D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. So there you have the chords A, F sharp minor, and D. Okay, so we will look now how to handle the chords with the strumming. And for this song, you need to think as pair of chords. So one strumming round, you can say, will cover 2 chords. Okay, so if we look at the intro and the chorus play, which is the same chord progression there, it will be A, F sharp minor, D, and A. Okay, so that is one round. So A and F sharp minor will pair up, and D and A will pair up. So let's look at the transition from A to F sharp minor. So it will sound like this. First, I'm gonna demonstrate for you, and then we're gonna dissect everything. So let's go. All right. So for A, you're gonna play down, up, clap, up. So down, up, clap, up. Down, up, clap, up. All right. So after this down, up, clap, up on A, you change quickly to the F sharp minor and play that part, and that is down, clap, up, down, up. So again, down, clap, up, down, up. All right, so that is one pair of chords and one strumming round. And then you will play in the same way from D to A. And that will sound like this. Alright, and that is how it continues. Pair of chords, and that is the thinking here of this song. So, for the intro, you will play 2 rounds of A, F sharp minor, D, and A. So 2 rounds of that, and that is how it continues, since right after this intro starts chorus immediately. Okay, so you will play the same chord progression there, A, F sharp minor, D, and A, for 4 rounds. Okay, and after the 4 rounds, we have an ending here, still in the first chorus, with D and A. So on the 4th and final round, it will sound like this, plus the D and A. So that was, like like I said, A, F sharp minor, D, and A, and the final ending there, D and A. And that is the first chorus. Then comes the first verse in the lyrics, all your wounds are healing fine. So that's great, right? So we have a chord progression there that goes with the same kind of strumming here. It goes like A to F sharp minor, D, A, then D, A, D, A. Pretty easy. So to repeat that, A to F sharp minor, then D, A, D, A, D, A. The second round, still in the first verse, you just switch the two chords. So instead of having to start A, F sharp minor, you will start with F sharp minor and A. And then the rest will be the same, D, A, D, A, D, A. So I'm going to take you through one verse here. So let's start with A. So that is the first verse. Second chorus comes right after, played in the same way as the first chorus, and the same goes with the second verse that comes right after this chorus, played in the same way as the first one. Okay, then we have the third verse, and that is played in the same way as the verse we just, the chorus we just looked at, third chorus there, but instead of having this D and A in the ending, it's just taken away from this one. So no D, A in the end there. So that means this third chorus is played just with A, F sharp minor, D, and A for 4 rounds, and that's it. Okay. So after this third chorus comes a bridge part. And that one is with the chords A, F sharp minor, D, and A for 2 rounds. Okay, so same kind of strumming there. A, F sharp minor, D, A. 2 rounds of that. And that takes us to the fourth and final chorus. That will be played in the same way as the chorus we just learned. That means without the ending D and A. So you just continue with A, F sharp minor, D, and A for 4 rounds. And after that comes the outro part. You will play that in the same way as the bridge parts, but you will take away the last 2 chords, D and A. So the outro part will just be in total of A, F sharp minor, D, A, F sharp minor, and the rest is just a vocal. A little bit of love goes a pretty long way, and that is how Weezer's A Little Bit of Love ends. So pretty easy to play this one. When you learn the strumming pattern, it's pretty much a straight way from the beginning till end. So good luck with this one, guys. Fun and great song from Weezer's, and play tuned.